What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you're new here, welcome. Hit that subscribe button and make sure to turn on the notifications because I've got content for you. Whether you're a little overweight, trying to lose some weight, whether you're a skinny guy trying to get bigger, I have content for you, I promise. Just check out my channel page. It's linked down below, or there's a button just right there. And then just give it a look and see what you think. I mean, and if my channel isn't your cup of tea, then, you know, no hard feelings. I'm not upset. So if you're into the gym life, if you're into being a dad, you know, the fit dad life, hit that subscribe button and go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, because today's topic is, can gym addiction be harmful? Just like with all things in life, the answer is pretty complicated because in a way, you know, being addicted to the gym, how could that be a bad thing? Well, some people, just like with all things, too much of a good thing can be a bad thing. Some people overtrain. Some people, you know, they overdo it with anabolics, and they, you know, just destroy their organs in pursuit of that dream physique that, you know, a lot of us will never achieve, because we are, not all of us are genetic phenoms. You know, it's that top 1% that make it to that Mr. Olympia stage, you know, the top 0.01%. Those guys have insane. Anyway, people can take it too far, and that's when gym addiction can be harmful. But some people would say, well, I'm addicted to the gym, and they're perfectly healthy, you know. So it really depends on the definition of addiction, and we're going to get to that at the end of the video, because first I want to discuss the pros and cons. So the pros of being addicted to the gym and the cons of being addicted to the gym. So make sure you stick around till the end of the video so you don't miss out on the final answer. So let's get right into it. So what are the pros of being addicted to the gym? Well, odds are, if you're not overtraining, you are going to be more healthy than the person that's eating McDonald's, you know, all the time, and, you know, just sitting around on the couch and has an office job and never moves their body. You're probably going to be more healthy. Your cardiovascular system will be more healthy. You will look more healthy, odds are. But that is one of the pros of being addicted to the gym. So, what's the second one? The second one is the gains. And I know that my biceps are the most terrible example, because my arm genetics just aren't, I mean, they're not cooperating with me too much, you know. I promise I do work my arms. They have grown. They're bigger than they were when I first started lifting by a long shot, but you know, I don't think I'll ever have those, you know, Ronnie Coleman arms or anything like that. I'm okay with that, you know. I'm happy getting halfway to my dream physique, which is like Thor Ragnarok. Okay, so what's another pro? Another pro, besides the gains, you know, the aesthetics. So, yeah. You know, people want to look good. So your odds are, if you're addicted to the gym, you're gonna look aesthetically more pleasing than the non-gym goer, or the person who does not, you know, do fitness or anything. So the second one can be a pro and a con. So it's mental health. Most of the time, especially for me, I tell people all the time that the gym is my therapist, because that's just where I go in there, you know, and I can just work through things, and the things that I'm stressed about, you know, they just make me work harder, and I'm pushing and pulling and squats and running on the treadmill, and just, it helps you clear your head, and you're going to feel better. It's going to make you feel better. Just, I mean, it releases endorphins, and those are naturally going to make you just feel happier and more, hell yeah, you know. So the next pro of being addicted to the gym, and this one is also, you know, there's always going to be outliers and exceptions, you know, like overtrainers and stuff like that, and people that are not getting adequate sleep because they're so addicted to the gym that they're, you know, going to bed at 9 p.m., but they're waking up at 3 a.m., you know, so they're only getting 6 hours of sleep, and they're not able to fully recover. Now, like I said, there's always going to be outliers, but recovery is a bigger part of building muscle and, just improving your physique and your endurance and your cardiovascular system as a whole. They all need to heal and repair and recover and get ready for the next workout. So, whenever you do not allow your body adequate time to sleep, you're not going to recover fully. You'll either make no gains at all, or you could even regress, which means lose gains because you're overtrained. But anyway, basically, if you're addicted to the gym, you probably get a full night's rest. You sleep a lot better. That was the pro. Kind of messed that one up, huh? So, people who are addicted to fitness and, see, it's really hard because this is why I saved the definition that I found. I got it off HealthLine.com. I'll put the link to the article in the description below if you guys want to read the full article. We're going to go over some of it later on in the video. But the definition, we're just saying, people who love fitness and love going to the gym. That's what we're calling addiction for now. So, you're going to have more natural energy. Like, you're going to feel better. You're not going to feel like all fatigued all the time, so you'll feel better and more, you'll have more ambition probably, more motivation. It has a domino effect. At least it did for me, and I know it does for a lot of other people as well. So what are some more pros of being addicted to the gym? Let me know in the comments below. So what are some of the cons of being a gym addict or being addicted to exercise? Well, number one is body dysmorphia, which is prevalent, more prevalent than you would believe. If you watch Coach Greg like I do, he, expresses how it is much more prevalent, body dysmorphia. I'm referring to body dysmorphia. It is much more prevalent than people, just acknowledge and, than you think. A lot more people suffer from this than you would think. It's basically, I've got, the next con listed as obsessing, but that's what body dysmorphia is obsessing over the way your body looks. So you're willing to starve yourself, you're not getting proper nutrition, so that's making your organs, your organs are more important than the external appearance. At least they are to most health and fitness enthusiasts. So when you have a body dysmorphia, you're willing to sacrifice the health of your insides to make the outsides look better. So that doesn't just pertain to anorexic people. It pertains also to bodybuilders who will push their organs to the absolute limits, blasting way too much gear, way too much, like more than I would ever even drink. You couldn't pay me enough to do one of some of the cycles I've seen. 5 grams of test a week and throwing in 2 grams of tren, and I'm not talking about milligrams. I'm saying entire grams. Yes, they are doing that. So the next con that I was gonna discuss is overtraining, which I'd mentioned previously in the video. Is overtraining is when you are doing the absolute most in the gym, but you're not allowing your body to rest enough to recover. So you're actually going to feel probably like crap all the time. You're going to be tired. You're going to be sore. You're going to not have any energy. You're going to feel fatigued. So basically, I just said the same thing in 3 different ways. Sorry about that. So overtraining is, you're not allowing your body enough time to recover. You're training in excess, as a natural, even unnatural. People using performance enhancers can overtrain. It's spending too much time in the gym. Now, elite, obviously I am not speaking to the elite athletes. I'm nowhere near that territory, you know. I've only been focused on my own fitness aspirations for the past 3 years, so I'm not talking to the elites. I'm talking to the average people, you know, just regular gym goers, people who want to stay healthy and fit, people that I'm seeking for this community. So if you enjoyed the video up to this point so far, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, guys, and hit that subscribe button. But back to the topic at hand, overtraining. We went over that. The next one is you're choosing to go to the gym over spending time with your family, spending time with your friends, you know, taking care of, you know, you're calling into work. People do call into work so that they can go train in the gym. I promise you it happens. And then, you know, just basically choosing the gym over your other priorities, over your responsibilities, and where it is causing detriment, you know, where it is detrimental to the other aspects of your life. So, what are some more cons of being a gym addict? I know I've missed several, so in the comments below, let's discuss it. Come on, guys. Alright, so now that we discussed the pros and the cons, we're going to go over the HealthLine.com definition of exercise addiction. Now, like I said before, this will be linked in the description below if you guys want to go check out the full article, but I'm going to put up just the beginning of it, and we're going to just discuss it real quick. It says, what is exercise addiction? Exercise addiction is an unhealthy obsession with physical fitness and exercise. It's often a result of body image disorders and eating disorders. Exercise addicts display traits similar to those of other addicts, like drug addicts, which include obsessing over the behavior, engaging in behavior even though it's causing physical harm, so they're injuring themselves and they're still training anyway, so they're carrying on. Engaging in the behavior despite wanting to stop. That means they're like exhausted by it, but they just can't even stop themselves from going. So it's just like a drug addict for sure. Basically, it just said a bunch of the things that I just said. You know, it's obsessing over it, and we went over, you know, sacrificing the health of your internal organs for aesthetic appearance, and, you know, so basically what you need to take from this video is don't overdo it. Because training, you know, it's not like a drug, you know, or beer or something. So some things are fine in moderation, like a glass of wine now and then. It's not even like that. It's some, you know, training is it can be a very constructive tool. But when you abuse it, like any other thing, like medicines, they can be, you know, like ibuprofen. If you got a headache, it can help. But if you take way too much of it, you're probably not, that's going to be your last headache, as Cat Williams put it. But thanks so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below what you think. What do you view, how do you define gym addiction, exercise addiction? How would you define it? Do you define it as a good thing or a bad thing? Let me know below, and I'll see you guys next week.